you should know this.
I'm just currently guessing. You see, currently the dog over here has been actually here for about 3 weeks as well. And we've been trying to figure things out, but it keeps running away.
So you're telling me that you did not perform any of the operations on any of these animals?
We could not. They keep running away from us.
But they came to you with only
3
legs. But you're the only man in town.
I am the only man in town. So therefore, it's such a shock seeing 5 different animals with 3 legs.
So the hamster, 3 legs.
Hamster. So we have hamster. We have
How do you spell hamster?
Oh, H-E-M-S-T-A-R.
H-E-M-S-T-A-R.
Yes, so we have a hamster, a cat, a dog, a cow, and a horse.
And also Bingley.
And I guess also
So 2 cats.
2 cats. Yes.
Yeah.
Here, I can look more into this. How about you find these other animals and bring them over to me? We can try to figure this out together.
Bring them to you.
Yes.
Well, okay. Have you always been like this?
Why, not quite. Something suddenly disappeared off of me 3 weeks ago. Oh, wow! Moo! You're just like me. Do you remember how it happened? My memory is so hazy when it comes to how I lost my 4th leg.
Precisely. I just woke up in the stable and there it was gone.
Wow. Well, I certainly do think we're in quite a quandary. I feel weirdly afraid whenever I see anyone from that veterinary clinic.
Yes, I feel the urge to just run into the fields
Oh.
away from them.
Is that how you came here today? You're not in the stable.
Yes, I broke free of my harness, desaddled myself.
Wow. Well, I must say I'm not quite sure what I should be doing in this field besides eating grass and running from the vets.
If only there was someone with the answers.
Yes, that bug there, it only has 3 legs.
You're right. It does only have 3 legs.
And I didn't actually mean for that to be the thing I showed you, but my dog here also just has 3 legs.
And your dog, has he been at home this whole time?
Well, I mean, he's been mostly at home. He doesn't go to the dog park. We did take him in because he had the puppy flu, but,
You took him in with the puppy flu, and then what happened?
Well, it wasn't so clear that right when we got the dog back, the leg was gone, but maybe like a week or 2 after we noticed there was no leg there.
A week or 2 later, you say?
Yes.
How strange.
Yes, aren't you a little young to be asking so many questions?
Well, my mother said it was okay. So here I am. And I think I've done a pretty good job of it so far. I brought in a cow and a horse to the vet to get checked out because they also only had 3 legs.
You're sending them all to the vet?
Well, of course. Where else would we send them?
Yes, that makes sense, but, well, the proprietor of that vet,
Bill,
not a very savory man.
What does savory mean?
Well, to put it in your terms, he's a bit of a about 8 years ago, back when you were probably, well, nothing, Bill required that all of the dog vaccines, all of the animal vaccines would cost hundreds of dollars.
But don't they just cost that much?
Yes, but I think he stopped taking insurance.
Well, I don't know what this insurance is, but I will go and research that as well.
Yes, but be careful around that office. It's, well, it's not a safe place for a young girl to be.
Well, I will be careful. Thank you, Howard, for helping me with your dog.
And if you want to talk to someone of the animal vet profession who doesn't work at that office, go to the bar off 3rd Street at midnight.
Honey, I'm not quite sure I feel comfortable leaving you here alone.
Well, Howard said that this was the place that I needed to be, the bar on 3rd Street.
Well, how about your mother and I just go grab a drink? And you can interview people, but I'll keep an eye on you, Sarah.
Okay, as long as you don't blow the whole operation open.
I won't, sweetie. Are you also here chaperoning an 8-year-old?
I can't say I've heard that one before. Can I finish you something?
Oh. I'm sorry, no one's ever offered me that in such a long time. I'll take a vodka soda.
Of course. Excuse me, one vodka soda for the madam over there.
So, what does bring you to this bar, if not chaperoning a small child?
Forgetting things mostly. Not much else to do on a Friday night.
Yes. I must say, I am usually quite tied up with getting the kids to bed.
Oh,
But this is a special night.
yes, yes. I must say this is quite ordinary for me, unfortunately.
What do you do?
Sew up animal innards.
Oh, my.
After work, I find blood just haunts me. This helps.
Wow, I didn't realize it was such a dreary profession, being a vet.
No.
But I do think you're not with Bill's vet clinic, correct?
Oh, God, no. He fired me years ago.
Huh. And you're still a practicing veterinarian? I thought that Bill's vet was the only veterinary practice in town.
Only licensed one.
I'm sorry,
So
I
people-
didn't catch your name.
Annabelle.
Annabelle. Nice to meet you, I'm Priscilla.
But, you know, sometimes when people can't afford hundreds of thousands of dollars in vaccinations, you just do what you can.
Oh, interesting. So you're like the Robin Hood vet of Smallsville, New York?
Don't flatter me so much.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
No, just animal innards. That's all it is.
That is, I'm sorry, I seem to have lost my daughter.
I'm an 8-year-old.
Mother, I'm so glad that you have decided to join me on this quest to figure out what's going on with all the animals.
Well, Sarah, I must say, I got a little scared when I lost you in the bar for a second there. I got sidetracked and I realized I need to refocus on my family. Something that I care about very deeply. So I'm here. What are we doing next?
Well, so you said that there are other vets in town, you said
Yes.
licensed?
Non-licensed, yeah. It seemed to be sort of a Robin Hood situation. Do you remember the stories I read to you 4 years ago when you were in your Robin Hood unit?
It's like when they're taking the money and they're helping the people who don't have it.
It's true. I can't seem to figure out what she's taking in this situation. It just seems like she's giving, and I'm not sure where all of that is coming from. But her name is Annabelle, if you want to, well, I suppose we could go over there together.
Okay, Mother.
You could interview her?
Yes, of course.
Well, how about tomorrow, after school?
After school. We see you tomorrow after school.
Thank you so much for my cat.
My parakeet, so back to normal. Yes.
My hamster is so fine now. Thank you.
So glad.
Wow, this is quite a beautiful building. I mean, where do you get all the money for this building if you're not accepting exorbitantly high prices for your vaccinations and healings?
Well, we had a donor or two at the very beginning who, they had like pet savannah cats, which is very dear to them, and they ended up pretty well, and as a sign of appreciation, they put us in this building. Haven't paid rent in the last 5 years, which is quite generous of them.
Wow. Sweetie, do you know what rent is?
It's a musical.
Very good, but I believe we covered that in our last year's year. This year we're talking about governmental systems and injustices.
Oh, yes, I do know this. Yes.
I'll make sure to give you a second flashcard for that one. How about it?
Thank you, Mother. Homeschool. So let me get this straight. You fix up all of these animals
Yes.
without the
License?
license.
Insurance.
And,
No insurance and no license, actually. It's quite an interesting business you have set up here.
Yes, well,
and you get rent out of it.
yes. Well, also food and living expenses, clearly. But is something wrong?
Well, I'm only in second grade level math, but it doesn't seem like it's adding up.
Right. Yes, the term that we would be using here, well, I'll have to make a flashcard for you as this as well, is this appears to be thousands of dollars of debt.
Debt. Tell me about it.
No one's asked me that for so long. They just bring their animals here, bleeding and needing stitches, and they go away, and yes, I'm in enormous debt.
Enormous?
Can you spell that?
Nope, but I've got the gist.
No, I've been in enormous debt, and I'm just waiting for the roof to cave in. The donor has covered this place for another 3 months, and we'll see where it goes from there.
When did you find out that your rent contract was expiring?
Just recently. Why do you think I've been at the bar?
At the bar. Mother, I think we've got some good information.
Well, I have one other question.
One more
I'm
question.
wondering just approximately how long ago? Recently, you said? Matter of days, weeks?
Oh, a few weeks. I've been sitting on it. It's been
Few weeks.
a very hard time here, but the animals, they seem to get well, so that is positive. I heard you got a new cat. That's very scary.
Yeah,
You've got to be
Pinky.
sure you can take care of them.
Yes.
That's a very cute.
Thank you.
Sir, I've been scoping that kid around town. I think they're getting close to the information.
You need to keep the kid away from that.
Yeah.
Here, let me see. Put it on my desk.
Bill, I'm just a little bit worried that all of the work you've done here is going to come crashing down because of one stupid kid.
The kid seems to know a lot.
The kid already met Annabelle.
Yeah, I can see it right here. already talked to Annabelle.
Yes, Bill, and I know we've been doing some things that are not so nice to animals, but I'm worrying we might have to... This kid...
Here, the kid's only 8 years old. There's not much you can figure
This is
out.
it's a precocious-ass kid, I would tell you.
They're just size of little German shepherds, man. We can take care of things if necessary.
All right, Bill. If that's what you want.
Keep an eye on her. Let me know when you see her next.
Sarah, thank you for accompanying us to the airport. We are so sorry to leave you home alone at this time like this, but we have an urgent business trip.
Well, that's okay. You gave me the number for the cab, and I'll get back home. And oh, before I forget, there's $100 on it. $100 and a cab ride home.
Oh, and here's some pepper spray as well. I don't think you'll need it. It seems like we live in quite a quiet town. I don't think there's anything large and conspiracy-oriented going on.
You should be fine, dear. And you remember the code to the safe? 5572. Precisely. Well, we'll see you soon when we get back, honey. Goodbye, Mummy. Goodbye, Mummy.
Stay safe, Sarah, and, well, go to bed on time.
Um, 40 East Mayfield Street.
All right, kid. Okay, so you got that cat in your lap. You can stick it up here with me.
Oh, Binky.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, it's simply unsafe to have a cat in the back seat.
I didn't know that.
Kids, you notice anything peculiar about this cat?
Oh, well, Binky only has 3 legs, but as do many of the pets around here.
And do you know the reasons why?
I'm afraid I can't say, no.
That's good.
What do you mean that's good?
You see, kid, I can tell by the look of you that you're trying to get into some business that's a little too big for your britches. Kids, you gotta stay out of business. That isn't anything yours. Kid, I said today. You gotta go somewhere far away from here. Gotta take this cat to see.
kid?
Oh, well, I was just on an evening stroll, sir.
Were you just talking to that frog? It has 3 legs.
I was.
It seems to be defending you, this little frog.
Yes, well, I'm trying to help it. And all of the other animals in this town, too.
But what's stopping me from stepping on this frog?
Well, because I have pepper spray.
Hey, hey! It was nice talking to you, kid. Stay safe out here.
Well, I don't understand anything, Mr. Frog. You see, all of you animals only have 3 legs. And I can't make sense of it at all. And well, there's the woman with no insurance and no license, and she's in massive amounts of debt. And then there's the other guy. Bill. He runs a veterinary practice. You know it? No, of course not. Well, and I don't understand why someone would come at me in the cab and tell me that I shouldn't be looking into this, but they took Binky, and I'm more determined than ever to find out all the answers. Right? Oh, you're no help at all. Rabbit! Rabbit! All right.
6th drink tonight, Annabelle. I don't want to cut you off, but it's a lot.
Well, the bills are coming in unpaid, and sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get through the night.
Hey, it's my bar.
And the best bar in town it is.
Thank you.
Rabbit. Rabbit.
Oh, what's a frog doing inside a bar? I thought they were amphibious creatures.
What are your customers?
Don't touch the frog.
Oh, it's you again. Sally, Sarah? Sarah.
Sarah,
Hey.
how do you know what happened to my cat?
You usually carry with you that Noir, don't you? And you have a frog. Historically, they haven't gone along.
Is this why you brought me here? Well, I demand to know some things about your veterinary practice, Annabelle.
Why do you demand to know? That's very strong coming in at a bar at 9 p.m.
Well, my mother's have left me for the weekend, and well, I have $100.
And what do you intend to do with this $100? Buy drinks?
Thank you.
That doesn't have alcohol in it, does it?
Shirley Temple.
All right, perfect.
Annabelle, I just don't understand. Who are these people who used to fund your practice and then now they don't anymore?
They were rich. They had cats. They were Bill's parents.
Bill's parents, Bill the veterinarian,
Bill the veterinarian.
and they fund you.
Yes. Well, they didn't always agree with his decisions, and he wouldn't take care of their cats without pay, and they got a little fussed about that.
So when you left Bill's veterinarian, then you got his parents to come with you.
I mean, they were still his parents, but yes, they sent Kitty and Lilliput with me to me whenever they had issues. situation. Kitty's already gone and past old age. Nothing crazy or anything. But I think with only Lilith had left, they were thinking about going back to Bill's because, you know, they're family and, well, seems like you made a fuss about there being another clinic in town.
And do you have Bill's parents' phone numbers?
Why, yes. Should I introduce you, or?
Well, I'll just take the numbers and have her.
Hello? Annabelle.
Hello. This is Sarah.
Sarah,
Yes.
why do you have Annabelle's phone?
Well, I'm with her in a bar.
Interesting.
Yes, well, I was wondering if I could ask you a couple questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Would it be okay if if you came to my house?
Are you sure about that, Margaret?
Maybe come to the clinic instead.
Which clinic?
Bill, ooh. Annabelle told you about her clinic, huh?
No.
It's okay.
Bill, who is that? Why are you picking up my phone?
I'm talking to
Hey, can you pass that to me, please? Thank you. Hello, this is Mrs. Wuthers.
Hello, this is Sarah.
Sarah, what a beautiful name. You sound so young. Who are you?
Well, I live on South Mayfield, and I am 8 years old, and I am looking into the case of Minky and the 3 legs of all the animals.
Oh. I'm sure we don't want to talk to you about that. Have a good day.
Did I hang up on you?
And I didn't know what else to do, so I just got the cat.
Minky.
Yeah.
Cat, like, started this whole mess.
Yeah. You know, Bill, I know you just pay me to do your dirty work,
Here, put the cat right
but we're almost done with the Legroom, and as it comes to its final stages, I'm just wondering whether this is, like, indeed going to please your parents or not. I don't mean to question your brilliance.
No. It's okay. I think you will. We've not been on talking terms for about 5 years. Now they want to talk to me.
Yeah.
And they're finally cutting off Annabelle. And then Sarah comes in? This stupid cat?
Yeah. She's gonna ruin the Legroom.
She's ruining everything, including the bedroom. That's why I don't want this cat to exist anymore. I want Sarah to feel the pain that I feel because we've been working on this for 5 years. Take it downstairs
Downstairs?
and deal with it, yes.
Okay. I didn't want it to have to come to this, little cat. And, geez, I guess, an order's an order. Oh, but you're so cute. But a job's a job. Right. Well, that's usually just the legs. Oh, sorry, little dog. frogs! They're surrounding me, oh my god. So many of them.
Must have been Sarah. This little kid! I'll take care of it myself. I'll take care of it myself.
Watch out. Bill is coming for you.
We should go upstairs, Pinky. I'm starting to get scared.
What, her voice?
Darling, yes.
Where could you have heard a child's voice?
Well, recently someone called me on my phone and asked about, well, the situation.
That was me.
Oh, well, it seems the mystery is solved.
All
This
right.
little girl here.
Well, I was calling because, well, I decided I'd come down here since I don't have parents to tell me when to go to bed. And I want to know about, well, Annabelle's practice.
Sad story, that one.
Yes. She was doing so wonderfully. For, what, 5 years?
Yes, she was the only good-hearted veterinarian in this whole town.
And with our patronage, she had quite the booming business.
But sometimes the strong hand of capitalism takes over. And your rotten vaccine-peddling son drives her out of business.
And you're not close with your son.
No,
No.
we haven't talked in 5 years.
Well, how come?
Well, he's rotten.
What? Rotten.
But he did leave us a message the other day.
Yes, he had something to show us.
Yes, he did, and that's when I thought he was being, releasing it all in French, but then he seemed to pick up my phone, and I thought, well, maybe he's using us. But he did say there was a fun surprise coming our way, didn't he?
A fun surprise, yes.
Yes. He said he was making something for us, that we would quite like it.
Oh, well, that's very interesting. I mean, I didn't see anything when I went to his practice, but I'm sure it's nice. I think that all parents should spend time with their kids.
Where are your parents, child?
Oh, well, they're off at a business trip.
Oh,
Understandable.
quite. Well, we left Bill at home quite often to go on business trips,
Yes.
didn't we? And he absolutely rotten.
Are you saying that I'm going to turn out absolutely rotten?
Well, you might, yes.
You might.
Well, I'm not absolutely alone either. I have Binky with me.
Oh,
And is Binky in the room with us right now?
No, he's not an imaginary friend. He's my cat.
Oh,
that's nice.
very
Now,
nice.
we were having a wonderful dinner here until you came. Are you wishing something from us? Money?
Why would I want money from you? I have $100.
Oh,
Oh, well.
sure, then what do you want from us?
Well, I wanted answers, but it seems like you haven't been talking to your son, so...
Well, it is the elephant in the room. If you do so wish to see our son, you can come see the surprise with us.
Oh, I'd love to.
Well, I suppose. He did say it was rather private. Did he have a name for the surprise? Do you know?
Something, some sort of room.
A room.
Forget the noun.
I love rooms.
The Legroom. Looks so great with all these saws. This machete. This glass window to see the animal in pain. Well, I invited my parents. They're so excited to see this. They should be coming here any moment now. Ding dong. Oh, I hear the door upstairs. I'm down here. Just come down the stairs.
We're in the elevator, honey.
Hello. Nice room you've got with all the saws.
No. Parents.
We brought this small child.
Yes, Sarah, I know who this is. Why did you bring her to the legroom?
Well, I do suppose I didn't realize what the legroom was going to be. There are
Yes.
quite a bit of saws and... This is not a safe room for a child.
Yeah, let's address it. All of the legs on this wall.
Sarah. It's exactly what you think it is. That right there is Binky's leg. dog you saw earlier in the vet clinic. That's his leg right there.
Son! This is horrendous!
Father, you have no right to talk to me. You left me 5 years ago.
And this is your retribution?
This is my retribution.
This is horrific. Do you intend us to scream and shout in fear?
Well, you're not doing so right now.
I'm screaming and shouting in disappointment for my son, as it were.
Well, guess what, Dad? We have our next leg right here.
Oh.
And you're gonna start screaming and shouting.
Well, hold on now.
Hey, what?
Well, I see what's happening here. You were just upset because your parents left you. Well, you don't have to be. My parents left mine. Me. And I see this whole thing was just to get your parents' attention.
Really, this does seem like quite an outburst that a child would make to get their parents' attention.
How dare you call me a child?
Yes, well, you said it yourself. You said it yourself last night at your own dinner table. You said that the fact that you guys left him alone all the time made him like this.
Yes?
And
Are you saying that it's our fault that our son has displayed the legs of several dozen animals on a wall below his veterinary clinic?
well, I don't know whose fault it is, but my parents would not approve of any of it.
Bill,
Father.
your mother and I were not as present as we would have liked to be. Your upbringing.
I would agree. But does not forgive the fact that Sarah killed my assistant.
I didn't kill anyone.
You killed a person.
Look at me. I'm 8 years old.
Okay, what's your evidence, Bill?
I walked down here a few days ago. I actually wanted my assistant to kill your cat, Binky.
Why would you want to do that to Binky?
Oh, Bill.
Bill.
You keep sticking your nose where you don't belong.
Well, it's pretty evident here that this is the issue. So,
What are y'all talking about?
We've come to a decision.
Yes?
We have I'll spit it out. You being unoccupied with a person, unsupervised, has been the worst thing for you. Clearly it's made you lash out. And I think we have just the right person to supervise you. Someone who's kind-hearted. Someone who doesn't do stuff like this.
Someone who cares about others and wants to do good for the world.
And your first assignment with her is going to be to return all of these legs to the animals you stole them from.
But who are you talking about, Father?
Let me give her a call. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello, Annabelle, could you please come down to the veterinary clinic ASAP? Thank you.
I know you know the quickest way.
Yes, of course, but I'm in debt. I have other issues right now.
Don't worry about it.
We'll take care of it. Just meet us here at 5.
All right.
It's been a while since I've seen Annabelle.
I do apologize for putting such a risk in your relationship with Annabelle. I do realize that us sponsoring her veterinary clinic, not yours, has rather inserted an element of tension into your relationship that it wouldn't otherwise have.
We're trying to punish you by giving her clinic and paying for it and disgracing you.
Well, it's okay.
oh, I see what's going on here now. You were trying to get your parents' attention, yes, by cutting off all the legs of all the animals because you knew that if those animals had to end up in animals' clinic, in my bigger notebook at home, I wrote that the numbers weren't adding up, and that's because it was too expensive for her to be doing all those surgeries. And you knew that she would lose money. and that your parents would have no choice but to come back to you in your clinic so they wouldn't lose all their money. Isn't that right?
That would be so.
Oh, precocious 8-year-old.
Thank you.
I would agree, Mother. I think maybe I've forgiven you, Sarah. Would you like to work in my clinic?
Absolutely not.
Whoa.
Put the pepper spray away, Sarah. I'm a changed person now. I'm gonna meet Annabelle in a few seconds, and I'm gonna be so much better.
1 month later at the clinic.
All right, I think Binky was coming in today. I think that's the last thing we have to reattach.
Yeah, I feel so bad about that.
Oh, you should. That was a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, I would agree so, Annabelle. Well, I think she should be here any moment. It's by the knock on the door.
Perfect. Hello. It's nice to see Binky again. Okay, and we have the leg in this freezer over here. Oh, no.
You don't need to look, darling. No, I don't want to. No, it will be fast.
You saw it together.
Yep. That's good one.
It's spectacular how they do these operations. No, don't tell me. Just right in front of me.
Oh.
Binky is back to
Binky,
normal.
yes, Binky has 4 legs now. Now, don't know rigorous activity for at least 24 hours, and then within 3 months, it should be back to normal.
Oh, thank you, Annabelle. And thank you, Bill.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for what I did. I apologize for laughing. There was something in my throat.
Well, you remember, dear, the most recent unit we did on forgiveness. Perhaps you can tell Bill what you learned.
Yes, well, I learned that everybody deserves a second chance, and so I guess I forgive you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And
Anna, Paiton, Anna,
Here at 8:30, and then we're gonna have a show tomorrow and another show tomorrow at 7 and at 8:30 as well.
I like the Legroom as
The Legroom is a good.
I'm never gonna hear the phrase
Yeah,
Legroom
I know.
think about anything else.
My fan theory, like in the back, so that like at some point the parents, the one who's sitting for like, they're like, I want to go to Legroom.
Hi, this episode I love you this of Max. Oops.
Classic.
Yeah, it's hard. When my kid makes me remove that.
Oh, he's close. I don't care.